Okay, so today we're going to make an animation using Brush Ninja like this. I call it a kindness animation. Okay, it's going to be an animated GIF that has a positive message. We've got plenty of negative messages out there, so we're going to focus on some positive messages, affirmations, something like that. So, one of the things that you can do first, you need to come up with what is your message going to be. So, I just went to Google and wrote positive saying or positive sayings and started looking for different, sayings like you do not find the happy life, you make it. Positivity always wins, always. Think positive, be positive, good vibes only. Um, these are all these would all work. You are much stronger than you think. These are all great starting points for this assignment. Okay, so you're going to find your positive saying, mantra, statement. It could be a song lyric, but it needs to be something that would be positive, affirming, uplifting, something kind. It doesn't have to be about kindness per se. That's just my thing. So to do that, I'm going to save this. I'm going to export, download this just so I have it. By the way, this is how you save. You export and it'll do this little process. It'll give you a save window. But you don't, obviously you have to make yours first. Kindness, I'm going to call it kindness animation. I'll do this again later, but I close my window here. Okay, so to make this, I'm going to start new. And I'm going to give you a couple ideas. Basically, you're going to use the tools of this animation program to draw or use text to write out your animation. So for example, B, I'm going to write B, apply. So there's my word B. I can change the color, B, and then I can hit, I'm going to hit D for duplicate. And now it's made another frame with the word B already there. But this time, I'm going to change my writing. I'm going to write something else. And what is this tool? Oh, edit text. Oh, you can edit your text. What? That's cool. Now I'm going to do new text. I'm going to do another text. This time I'm going to put something else. Let's put be kind. Oops. And I'm going to do all caps too. And you can change the font. I'm just going to stick with this font. So B, and then I'm going to put kind. And then I'm going to hit duplicate. And I'm going to hit duplicate a couple times. And you'll see that it's appearing down here. And the more times in fact, I'm going to duplicate the word B several times because you need something to be on the screen for at least a couple seconds so you can even see that it's there. Okay, so now we see the word B, and then when the word kind appears, and so it's sort of blinking back and forth between those two. All right, so let's go to that last frame. And then I want to put something like a symbol or a drawing. So at the end of this, you're going to do something that illustrates that. So like maybe a heart, maybe put a frame around the outer edge, maybe something that would go along with the idea. So I'm going to hit duplicate 2, 3, 4, and then maybe fill it in thicker with red on the inside. And then I'm going to hit duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can make it move around by using the wrench. And the wrench lets you move whatever is on the screen. So like I'm also going to turn this button on. This button lets me see where was it just a second ago. So I can actually line it up. And then maybe I'm going to have it move and do like a small circle on the screen. Like kind of, and I'm going to hit, this time I'm going to hit duplicate once. And I'm going to move it just a little bit more. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. I'm going to have it go around in a circle and sort of come back to where it started. I'm going to play this, see how this looks. Be kind. Okay, and then I think I'm going to try to get it so that it's a better loop. So to make it a better loop, I want to get rid of some things so it doesn't just go back to like just the word be. Maybe have it all disappear. So maybe I'm going to make one more frame here. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Don't know why that happened, sorry. I'm not sure why my screen is scrolling down. Don't know what's going on. Let me refresh my screen. I have no idea why I just did that. That was super weird. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay, so I still have all my frames. That's great. Okay, so then the final step is going to be, I'm just going to try to make it so that it loops back to the beginning, so that it becomes like, I'm going to just have it become a blank. I'm going to have it become a blank screen for a couple frames. So let's try that. Just to have like a moment where it clears off and then restarts. Yeah, I like that. There we go. That's an easy way to get back to the beginning and have it loop over and over again. Once you've finished your animation, I'd like it to look nicer than mine. And there are lots of cool things you can do. Like there are line tools, there are shape tools in here. There's pre-made shapes. There's lines, so you can draw like lines that connect. Obviously, you can change their colors. So you can do lots of fun, different things. You can make them thicker by just choosing a thicker line. This is obviously, I need to delete that frame because that's going to be weird. Okay, final step, the most important step in my class is to export it. You can also click save, and I believe that saves it in the browser. I haven't figured out where you even find those saved files, but anyway, I'm going to click export, and I'm going to save it as an animated GIF, and I'm going to click export. And then it's going to do this little window, and we did this once earlier. We're just going to do it again. And then when the save button appears, and you just need to wait, because the longer it is, the longer it will take. If you're on a Chromebook and there's a lot of internet things going on, it can take a little longer. I'm going to click save. And then this is really important. When this window pops up, you need to give it a name. So I'm going to name it. Your screen will look a little different, but most of you will be in your downloads. And I'm going to name this kindness animation. Kindness animation, 2 S's. And you'll see I've already done some like this. And I'm going to click save. Do you want to replace it? Oh, no, I don't. I'm going to call this kindness animation 2 because I already did one. So I'm going to save it because I don't want to replace one that I already have. And it's downloaded down here. And so now I close the X. You'll see that there's a window where it shows that it downloaded. And then you can close it. And then for those of you that are in my Google Classroom, you'll turn that into Google Classroom. You just go to Classroom. You'll go to the assignment. We'll go to, I'm just going to do this in period 6. And then you'll look for the kindness animation assignment. And you will, not registered as a student, I'm sorry. So you'll go in, you'll click turn in. And if you don't know how to do this, I have a video that literally says how to turn in Google assignments or how to turn things, links into Google Classroom. So you'll have to look for that on your own. If you have any questions or you have any tips for me about Brush Ninja, there's a lot of cool features, and I also should show you this. You can go full screen so you can have more of your screen. You also have this little gear that lets you add a background, or you can make it faster or slower by changing this number between 1 and 20. And also there's a little Brush Ninja watermark, and you can actually just highlight it and delete it. You can get rid of that so that there's no more watermark there. So if you want to get rid of that, you can do that, or you can leave it on there and give credit to Brush Ninja so they have people check out. Then this can actually be imported into Clipchamp, which we've been working with, and you could add music or sound effects or anything like that. So if you finish early, you should absolutely add some music, maybe add some sound effects, maybe put a couple different ones together, make a couple different short animations and combine them inside of Clipchamp. It could be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's the project, and I hope this has been useful, and we'll talk again in the near future.